What's going on, everybody? This is Rylan with Land Insights, and I'm bringing to you all another new feature inside Land Insights today. And that feature is for our pro users only. So this will not be available to our light or starter users. This is strictly for our pro users. So what this tool is the My Marketing Campaigns overlay. So as you can see, I have it clicked on. When I click it off, you're going to see these outlines go away. So what these are is a status on the campaign of marketing. So as you guys know, we're sending out a lot of marketing, and a lot of that can get disorganized. You may forget where you marketed, you may forget when you marketed to that place, or maybe you saved that market a long time ago, but you lost it and you're trying to circle back to where that was. This tool is designed to help you keep track of those so that you can stay more organized with your marketing. You can keep track of all of your Google Sheets and just make sure you're cycling through your marketing campaigns in an organized and efficient way. And you just want to make sure you guys don't lose anything. So, as you can see, as I hover over these counties, you'll see that this campaign is in progress. These gray ones, these are in the backlog. These are sent marketing campaigns. So you guys are probably a little confused of what this actually means. So I'm going to open up our marketing Kanban board. So you can find that right over here under operations. And this is a place to keep track of your marketing. It's very important to use this. This is heavily used in my business to keep track of basically markets we like, and then that transition to actually exporting and pricing it out and then sending it off. So let's say you wanted to go find a market. You're going to go to analyze markets. You're obviously going to analyze the data based on sell-through rates, all of that. But let's just say you like this county right here, Cleveland County, Oklahoma. Let's say you liked it. You found something about it with the data. You would add it, and that is going to get added. So that's Cleveland County, Oklahoma. That is going to get added inside your marketing Kanban board in the backlog at the bottom. So you can see here, we have the information here, and you can click on it. You can take notes. So as you can see, it added notes like this was saved under this acreage range, but you can add notes. Found it November 6th. Market 5 to 100 acres. Then mail January 1st. So this is just a way to keep notes on your findings and like what your game plan is. So this is in the backlog right now, right? We just found it. But let's say we wanted to go export that data. So what we would do is we would move it over here into in progress, and we would go export that data. So if we refresh our page, since we made changes, we're going to go down in here, and we're going to see this county is in progress, Cleveland County, because we moved it over to this right here. Whereas Grady County is in the backlog right there, okay? So we're going to go export that. So we can simply just click on it. You can do this with zip codes too. Simply just click on it, add it, and then we can throw in all of our filters. So I said I wanted to go after 5 to 100 acres. So I'm going to put 5 to 100. I'm going to include everything with city limits. I'm going to do all the AI scrubbing. So remove the AI detected buildings, so vacant land only, remove bad slope, remove landlocked. I'm going to remove HOA as well. And then I don't want more than 50% of the land covered in a wetland or a flood zone, so I'm going to add that there. Road frontage, I don't care so much. And then this one, like if I had a lower budget for my mail, I might just target out-of-county owners only, since nobody would be living nearby the land. They're more likely to not really visit the land or not really know too much about it, which makes it more likely we buy it. Or you could go out of zip. Like maybe they live in that county, but they don't live next to the property. They just live across town. So maybe I'm going to go after that because we get a little more data in that data set. Okay, and then I'm going to exclude keywords like Walmart, cemetery. We don't want to target those type of landowner names. Railroad. And there's an ongoing list that I have saved in my saved filter, so I recommend you guys always build that out, but that's for another time. we're going to go ahead and also put AI pricing in there just to see what Land Insights thinks it's worth. And then we'll click export. Okay, we'll purchase it. Cleveland County, the date, 5 to 100 acres. So now that data is exported and we can download it. So we would just download. And there we have a CSV. So we're going to upload that CSV to Google Sheets. And from there, we're going to price out our data, what we think each property is worth and what our offer is. And then we're going to copy that link to that Google Sheet and we're going to throw it in the notes of Cleveland County. So and we'll put the link right here. So I'm just putting a link holder. We would save that so we know where that data set exists, what we priced it out at, and then we can go on from there. So then we would move this over to prepared, and then when we send the mail, we'll actually put it in sent. So sent mail on November 6th. Okay. So then that just goes to show, okay, we sent mail there. And now when we go back to our map, we're going to see that it has campaign sent on here. So now what's cool is I always leave this open. And then when I get leads coming through, I get a phone call. I'll ask who that person is and what county their property is located in. And we can see, okay, yeah, this is from that campaign. And then we're just going to do our due diligence. So like, let's say this guy reached out. We can do our due diligence on the property and analyze it. And we know it came from that campaign. So it's just a much more organized way to track your campaigns. And if you adopt it and you actually use it, it's going to be very, very useful. And we've seen a tremendous impact in our business by using it. And once again, this is for pro users. So if you don't have a pro account, you can go ahead and upgrade from your light or starter plan. And then pro users, good luck with the tool. And hopefully it makes a big impact for you guys as well. Thank you.